right, we're live now.
Good morning.
KCYK Yuma. Real country.
All right, here we go.
Morning, Zarmina. Hi, Alita.
It's time for Today in Yuma with Jennifer Blackwell and Teresa Straub. You can listen to Today in Yuma weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Opinions expressed herein are not necessarily those of station management. Feel free to give Jennifer and Teresa a call at 782-4321. And now, Today in Yuma.
Hi, David. Hi, Peter. Morning, Jimmy.
All right. Are we ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Monday morning on Z93 and Outlaw Country.
Yes, that's if you're listening on the radio, but you can always watch us on the Eddie's Food and Drink Facebook Live feed.
You sure can. And don't forget, they have a special event coming up May 9th. It is tapas and mezcal at Eddie's. Reservations only, no walk-ins for this. It's $55 per person, but that, Teresa, gets you 5 mezcals, each featured in a unique cocktail paired with 5 delicious tapas.
Oh.
You can text to reserve your space today, 928-216-6892. It will be 7 to 9 p.m. on May 9th.
Sounds good.
And I think we have Andrew coming next week. We're going to be talking about this and more because they have a lot of great stuff in store for the summer.
All the time.
All righty. Well, coming up on the show today, we're going to be visiting with Jose Romero and Andy Castillo. It is Work Zone Safety Week, so they're going to be talking about some things from their perspective and a few reminders that we as drivers or pedestrians through these areas can keep in mind.
We can always use the reminders, yes.
Yes, and then we also have Jeff Kleinwachter joining us. He is the AWC and Veteran Services Specialist from Arizona Western College. He's bringing a special guest with him, Noland Arbaugh.
Awesome. We're going to spend some time with them.
Yeah, so I can't wait to hear about Noland's story. I've been following it on social media and on TV for a couple of years now. He grew up in Yuma, so we're going to hear about his experience.
All right.
All right. Yuma Salutes America 250 was on Saturday.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a great time.
It was.
The music was phenomenal. The bands were just amazing humans.
They definitely were. We had a great time. Hats off to the city of Yuma. They put together a great celebration. There was lots of food, a kids area. There wasn't a bad seat in the house. It was awesome.
It was such a fun time. So thank you to their team. I know they did put in a lot of hours, and for the ones
definitely
working both the Children's Festival of the Arts as well as the Yuma Salutes 250.
And then they made their way. Yes, it was a busy day for the city of Yuma.
It was great. And for people that had heard nothing about it, we did our part, Teresa.
Oh my goodness! I think we talked about it quite a bit.
We did interviews, commercials were run,
Yes.
social media posts were shared. And I understand not everyone can be met everywhere that they are, but this was promoted across multiple platforms. For months.
Yes, TV, radio, social media. It was all over. Billboards I even seen, so yes, it was definitely all over. And it's, a lot of people too might have been confused because it was in April instead of July.
Yes.
But again, to have that show go on Independence Day would have been miserable. It was warm already during the day.
Yes, and while it was cooler than we've seen, again, we had 110, 112 degrees in March for a day or so.
Mm-hmm.
This was nicest weather for us, but even Bobby McClendon, who grew up here,
Yes.
he goes, man, that was rough because he had the opening set.
He did.
He goes, the stage was black, and then they have all the covers on the side of the stage, and while we enjoyed the little breeze, there was no airflow for
Yeah,
them.
he goes, what breeze? There
Yeah.
was no breeze for him. But
I go, we thought you acclimated growing up here. He goes, no.
he's been in Nashville a little bit.
Yes.
No, but it was warm. But even like probably halfway through Randy Hauser's set, the last set, it was starting to get chilly.
Mm-hmm.
It was starting.
It
to
was
get chilly
perfect
out
though.
there.
I mean,
It was
I
beautiful.
think it was nice out there. Like we always say, once that sun dips just a little bit. And yes, there will be an Independence Day celebration, there is each year, hosted by the city of Yuma. But it's their shorter version of everything.
is.
We
It
still
is.
get fireworks and fun.
Usually they have some sort of water something. So to try and keep everyone cool.
Yes. Well, good morning, Jan and Kay and Gracie. Kathy is lucky. Well,
She's lucky.
Those dogs are going crazy.
The sirens
went by.
just went by.
Yes,
Yeah.
Kathy lives in San Antonio now. She's from Yuma. She's
Yes.
human. She said they have rain for the next 3 days, 100% rain.
Oh, please! I would love that.
So we need it here, Kathy. If you have any control, send it our way, please.
Please.
Yes. All right. Well, today let's do National Days, Teresa.
Let's do it.
These are brought to you courtesy of El Charro Cafe. They are closed today because they're closed on Mondays, but they will reopen tomorrow. Don't forget to check out those daily specials and their happy hour. They've been family owned for 77 years, and they are joining us this week.
Oh.
We're going to have Anna and Paulina to
Yay.
share information about their 77-year journey.
That's awesome.
All right. Today is 420 Day.
It is.
This is a counterculture holiday associated with consumption of a certain greenery.
Yes.
There's things we can't say on the radio. We're mandated by federal laws.
I think most people understand what
They
it is.
do. Well, it's also National Cheddar Fries Day, which you might want if you're consuming something to celebrate the other.
Or not. I mean, I would
or
like
not.
them either way.
Just because.
Cheddar fries sound delicious.
It's also National Lookalike Day.
Okay.
It is Chinese Language Day that is observed by the UN.
Okay.
It is Volunteer Recognition Day.
Should be every day.
Extremely important humans out there.
Yes.
For DJ Hector B and myself, it is National Lima Bean Respect Day.
No.
Respect the beans.
No. Disgusting.
And we all love this. It's National Pineapple Upside Down Cake Day.
I was going to make one yesterday, and I didn't. I should have.
Your shirt kind of almost looks like pineapples.
They're flowers.
very, very aloha.
They're flowers. Maybe I'll make one today.
All right. Well, that would be delicious.
It would be delicious.
All right,
If I make it, are you going to eat it?
Oh, yeah, yes. I told you I love pineapple upside down
Okay.
cake.
I'll make sure you get the part with the cherry. 'Cause
Yes. Oh, no, I don't want the cherry on it, but I like a crispy part.
Kevin says yes. He wants you to make cake.
No pressure. No pressure.
Oh, that's
These
hilarious.
national days are brought to you courtesy of El Charro Cafe. Voted Yuma's best in several categories. They've been one of our favorites for a number of years. Located off 8th Street.
That's right.
All right, we have birthdays to get to.
Oh, now I'm getting requests. He says Alex wants his personal one too. I'm like, wonderful.
Well, I mean, if we could put that in,
no, I
in
make
play.
mine in a cast iron pan.
That's what I love.
So he can get his piece.
It's
get
good.
Pieces, yes.
All right. Well, we have our poor behavior birthday shout outs, and I checked my email right before we went on air. Well, we'll give him a shout out for sure, David.
Yes.
And I had an anniversary and a birthday pop up right before I came over to the studio.
All right.
These are brought to you courtesy of Poor Behavior. They're located on Harley Drive. That is just off of Gila Ridge Road, across from Harley Davidson.
It is.
They open at 3 today. They have happy hour 3 to 6 and delicious specials for both drinks and food. From pizza to burgers to steaks, they have something for everyone.
All right.
All right, kicking things off. I have to read this one because it has a special message that goes with it. A happy 5th anniversary to Angel and Diana Derma. And she says it's their 5-year anniversary, many more to come. I want to thank Angelo, for being my caregiver during my cancer treatments. We made it through together.
Aww.
So happy anniversary, you guys. Here's to many, many more.
Yes, and David's on our Eddie's Food and Drink Facebook Live feed. He wants to wish Crockett Murray a happy 5th birthday.
5th! I can't believe.
It's his son, 5 years old, so happy birthday.
Crockett is the sweetest. All right, happy birthday, Crockett. Also, we have Gabby Luna Gutierrez celebrating today.
We also have Eleni McAdam.
Happy birthday, Eleni. And Clint McCall celebrates today as well.
As well as Mariah Farrar.
And we have Rachel Lynn Anderson turning 9 today.
Aw, happy birthday. That's all I got on my list.
We also have Andrea Rosas celebrating today and Alicia Guerra.
All right. Happy birthday to all of you. We encourage you get your birthday shout outs in. Birthdays, anniversaries, work anniversaries, milestones, anything you are celebrating, we want to celebrate with you. And all you need to do is go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Today in Yuma tab, look for that Poor Behavior Cupcake, fill out that little email, and it goes directly to us. You can always send us a message on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you're sending an email, if you have one for today, just jump on the Eddie's Food and Drink Facebook live feed, because Jen, you got lucky if you sent one this morning through email. Jen actually checked her email before the show right here, sitting here. So, but if you have one for today, just jump on the feed and post it right there.
All right, we're going to shake up our birthday box right now. One person will win a $50 gift card from Poor Behavior.
Perks. Every single Monday we take all of the previous week's birthdays.
Right.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot in here.
I know, we had a lot of birthdays last week.
Okay, here we go.
Shaking them up. All right. And the winner is
William Cibrian.
Congratulations, William. Again, a $50 Poor Behavior gift card. And Mariah Farr celebrating a birthday today.
Yep, she was on my list.
All right. Thanks for that message, David, too.
Yes.
All right. We will reach out to William and let him know that he is the lucky winner today. Get yours in for next week. And Teresa's gone next Monday, but DJ Hector B and I will be doing the drawing then.
All right. Sounds good.
Are you ready for a break?
Let's do it.
All right. It is Today in Yuma. We'll be back with more of the show after this on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Today in Yuma is brought to you by Quick Refrigeration. They've been keeping Yuma cool since 1955. And if you want to find out what special perks go along with an Energy Savers Club maintenance plan, just visit their website, getcoolquick.com. You can receive discounts on repairs and service and more. That's getcoolquick.com.
And Ed Whitehead's Tire Pros. Check out edwhiteheadstirepros.com, where you can shop for tires, view their services, or schedule an appointment all from the ease of your phone or computer. That's Ed Whitehead's Tire Pros.
And Yuma Winelson is your go-to source for plumbing and waterworks. They have a large inventory and expert staff, and they serve contractors and builders too. Get that job done right with Yuma Winelson.
And Neverlo Smoke and Vape Lounge at 2760 South 4th Avenue. They are Yuma's best vape lounge because they carry vaping products and accessories that you cannot find anywhere else. Don't forget about their cookies merchandise room and their sister company, Neverlo Glass Gallery and Murray Sports Academy.
Check that out. They have a lot of great things that are happening there. And Alita says, please give a shout out to Jose Antonio Uoa with the birthday today.
Happy birthday.
All right. And Kia of Yuma, you can find them on Pacific Avenue. Stop by today because when it comes to financing, that's where the car loan and Kia specialists step in. They help by clearly explaining every option, and they work hard to find the right plan for each customer, whether adding accessories or protection packages or finalizing the details of a loan or a lease package. They're there to guide customers every step of the way. Stop by Kia of Yuma today. We'll be back after the break on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Hey, Hello.
Ready for brunch?
Jose and Andy, come on in. We'll bring you guys in next, okay? And we have a little extra time for you today, as luck would have it.
Oh, and they
No, have a seat, gentlemen, over there. Sorry about the bright lights.
Yes. Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
We want you to feel like it's Hollywood.
Goodness. Don't make us more nervous than we already are.
Don't be nervous. It's just a conversation.
Microphones make shadows and stuff, so.
Treat yourself to the fresh flavors of spring at the Broken Yolk Cafe.
All right, turn it this way just
More?
a little bit.
Is turning it up.
Oh yeah, they're a little
A bit
scooted.
more.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Plus more from the 70s all the way to today's hits. Hear legends like George Strait, Willie Nelson, Reba, and Merle Haggard, right alongside favorites from Tim McGraw, Travis Tritt, and Chris Stapleton. Outlaw on AM 1400.
Outlaw Country, broadcasting from the Whiskey Road Saloon studio. Follow Whiskey Road Saloon on Facebook and Instagram for weekly events.
Ed Whitehead's Tire Pros have been serving Arizona for over 20 years.
I already took one.
It's
Do we need to
heating
move
up,
another
so
one?
get your vehicle
Probably.
Okay.
ready for summer. Make sure your AC, tires, brakes, and bearings are inspected. We also do alignments, oil changes,
still have a couple
preventive
more.
maintenance, and more. Get your tires
Don't
in
forget
at
Wednesday
Ed
at
Whitehead's
10:30.
Tire Pros locations. Or
10:30.
visit
So it's in the morning?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna go, and they know we'll need flexibility because we'll go right when we get off air.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
Well, yeah, it's kind of far.
Closed-toed shoes, no
Yeah.
sleeves,
We got
nothing
tires
flowing.
for that.
Tie your hair back. If you're wearing a tie, don't.
Maybe I'll just wear a hat.
We're gonna go to Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll just wear a hat.
That might work too.
We help your body move better, heal better, and
You guys gonna have a tour of the facility? Nice.
migraines.
We'll get video and stuff too, because there's
cool.
pretty much.
You want to
the
wear our
kids.
gray Z-shirts?
Results. My
We can do
family has
that.
been serving the Yuma community for
That
over
would be
40
good.
years. Time to stop surviving and start living. Call 928-655-2008. Again, that is 928-655.
Maybe I can pick up Eli's rug while I'm
or
there.
visit us at matchbox.com.
I'm here to pick up orders also.
Well, I had to drop off a package for return the other day, and I go, should I wait?
I think it's due for delivery on Wednesday. My son redid his room.
You
and
got anything for me in there?
I ordered him a new rug. That's hilarious.
Family thanks you and invites you back next year.
Truckmates, Yuma's fixed up your pickup truck store. Is Yuma's home
Just
for
put it in the
stud-top
truck,
shelves
please.
and lids.
I
Stud-top
went by the
design,
UPS store
manufactured to
the other
the
day,
highest
and there was an Amazon driver outside. And
Oh, was
and
it?
I was gonna say, well, two birds, one stone.
Yeah, seriously.
Truckmates is also the home of Expert Spray and Bed Liners. Spraying mil-spec protective coatings, committed to unwavering excellence and unparalleled customer service. Expert Liners, with available national warranty coverage and installed by Yuma's most experienced spray-on team at Truckmates. Truckmates is also the home for BDS suspensions, the highest quality aftermarket.
Will Peanut Patch still be
suspension
open?
lift kits,
Huh?
leveling kits,
Will Peanut
and
Patch still be
accessories for
open?
4x4
Yes.
off-road trucks and Jeep
Yes,
enthusiasts.
maybe.
And
We're-
don't
that's
forget
like right
3M
down the
window
street.
tinting, the originators of window
Brian, the
tinting,
Amazon is
before
82 and cloudy.
Truckmates.
That's right down the street. Peanut Patch.
Uh-huh.
Just saying.
It is.
Are they still open for the season? Or have they
Only a
closed?
few more days.
A few more days?
Yeah, I think we'll barely get in there.
I think we're down to about 11 more days.
Okay.
I think they closed like May, the first week in May. I don't recall which day.
All right, here we go.
These are fine where they're at?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Actually, pull yours closer to you just a little bit. Perfect, right there.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We have Jose Romero with us. Good morning, Jose.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Teresa.
And we have Andy Castillo.
Good morning, ladies.
Great to have you both here.
Yes.
Now, we are here to talk about, we do this each year. We have different individuals each time, but we're talking about Work Zone Safety Week,
Yes.
or Awareness Week. And we want to have you gentlemen share some details with us and the community. We're always kind of alarmed by some of the stats you share, as we should be, because there's scary things that happen out there too. But give us a little bit of information about this.
Great. So, National Work Zone Awareness Week began back in '97 out of Virginia. The first actual national Work Zone Awareness kicked off on 2000. Yuma County got involved maybe a little bit over 5 years. Got involved with this, and every year they change the theme. This year's theme is
Yeah, so this year's theme is safe actions, save lives. As we all know, we're constantly moving. It's a moving world. We have the biggest distraction known to mankind right now is that phone. That phone is causing distractions daily, and with social media, we're able to see all these accidents that are happening, even in our community. Every week, constantly, something's happening. due to these actions. So if you can have safe actions as you're driving, you ultimately save lives. So
And we see the accidents, but we also see, courtesy of certain pages in town, people that are doing really, really unsafe things too.
Yeah, you'll see people doing their makeup in the rearview mirror, chowing down a burger.
Yeah, and that's all distracted. There are so many different things that factor into distracted driving. Changing the radio is a distraction, so just leave it right here. We're going to make things easier for you. But people get to fiddling with dials and stuff like that, and that, there are accidents that happen as a result.
Yeah. So one of the things that you want to do, before you get into your vehicle is make sure you have everything set up. Just like you said, get your radio, get that station that you're going to want to play. Get that all set up, get your seat, get your mirrors all moved into the right position so that when you're driving, you don't have to make that small adjustment and then could possibly, just avoid an accident altogether.
We all play a part, and it's a big part, but it's little small things that make it kind of a collective effort there.
Well, and the distractions, yes, but also speed. A lot of times, everybody's in a hurry. We get it. We totally understand that. But we have to remember, you guys, the workers are right there. A lot of times there's only a cone or a little sign that might be in between. If you're going too fast and they happen to have, what if they accidentally trip? Or what if something happens and they have to step into traffic to slow it down? You won't have that reaction time.
And you hit that right on. I mean, Teresa, and speeding is a high factor for the top of, work zone accidents. It is speed that can also relate to rear end crashes and stuff. I mean, especially here in the small town where we live at, we got a lot of construction. We're trying to keep up with our road infrastructure, keep the maintenance up. So, I mean, one road can be open one day, the next is closed. I mean, just for example, we were talking it earlier off air, the Avenue B and now the Avenue C projects that we got going on.
And those are just the big repair projects. We have ongoing maintenance too. It is the spring slurry seal. We have our pavement preservation taking place.
That's right.
Both in the city and the county, there's a variety of projects all over the place. Somerton and San Luis both have some pretty large-scale projects underway right now too.
Yes, 100%.
Definitely, these projects are an ongoing thing, and they're constantly going to be around. So when you get to these work zones, we want to make sure people slow down, avoid that speed. I do have some statistics right here. The latest ones we were able to pull is from 2023, but you'd be surprised, 101,000 estimated total work zone crashes in 2023.
Wow.
101,000. 899 were work zone fatalities.
Oh my gosh.
Right under 1,000 work zone fatalities, and that would be involving pedestrians and then pedestrians at work as well. So just like Teresa said, a worker has to step into traffic and then unfortunately gets hit by that vehicle.
Oh gosh, almost 1,000. That's terrible.
Yeah, and adding to those statistics, 61% were drivers, 17% were passengers, and 20% were pedestrian, and that includes the workers. I mean, the rate of the fatalities is actually the driver, once again, speeding, being on their phone or doing stuff and not focusing on what the speed is, what the work is getting done and stuff. So.
Now, when you come upon these work zones, is there a specific measurement as far as how far in front of these work zones you start with the cones or you start with the signage?
So ultimately, it's a preparedness sign. So usually it's a work zone ahead. So as soon as you see that sign, you need to be aware of projects going on, and then after that would be a reduced speed. So reducing the speed, I mean, they try to give the driver a good increment to give them a chance to slow down where they need to be slow. Yeah,
and that means kind of start that gradual slowing beforehand. Don't, like Avenue B is 45, different parts of it, 45. Don't go from that to 25. And sometimes it's a gradual, reduction anyway, but some people push it as far as they can, then suddenly try and drop down.
Right.
And you're not as observant to things that are happening. Now, Peter, is Avenue B open from 20th to 24th? Yes, they got this open, I think, later on Friday. But it was open over the weekend.
So this week, a few more things that we have going on. We're going to go out to Copa High School to promote National Work Zone Awareness with the youth.
Love it.
We'll go out there with the Sheriff's Department along with YPD. We'll have a couple booths set up. Quill's going to come out and put up a bunch of work zone signs.
Okay.
Just so the students can kind of get familiar with the signage that they see around the community. It'll give them a chance to come and stop by the booth. We can ask them some questions, and then we'll have some cool little swag to give out to them as well.
Okay.
So just to again, just promote awareness with the youth.
Well, starting with the younger drivers too.
Yep.
Maybe
Yes.
they'll be there. You know, sometimes you have that educational opportunity, and the kids come home and share it with the parents.
Yeah.
It's those extra reminders. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about you're out there, you're working right alongside the road with this flow of traffic, and there's one spot because I go that way often. 32nd Street by 6E. I'll be in the turn lane to turn left or south onto 6E, and truck traffic, especially coming down 32nd Street, it will shake my vehicle. And I couldn't imagine being a human standing in a work zone and have any of those vehicles come by.
It gets pretty scary sometimes. Sometimes you would think, people see these cones and they'll start slowing down, but sometimes they see the cones and they start speeding up,
Yeah.
like it's a sign for speed. But
Oh my goodness.
that can get scary at times.
Well, there's different things. Again, it's a week. We should practice safety every single day, but we're glad that you do have this opportunity to get out and share education with us and the community and the high school students too.
Definitely.
So once again, it's a full week. It starts today, the 20th, and it goes all the way to Friday. Wednesday, when as Andy was mentioning, is the day that we all go orange, and we wear orange shirts just to kind of for the people that we've lost in work zones and stuff. And once again, I just want to remind people, like, this is some of the workers. That's their office.
Yeah.
This is where they work at. So let's be courteous, when we're out there driving and stuff, and we take our time, especially around those work areas.
And you're working out in very difficult conditions too. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Kay says her husband has had some close calls with Yuma County Public Works.
Yeah.
So she says, drivers pay attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. We all just want to make sure that everybody gets home to their loved ones, whoever or whatever they have waiting for them at home, with their all 10 fingers and 10 toes. And
Speed limits. Don't run red lights.
Please.
Watch for flaggers when you're in these areas too,
Please,
because they will
please.
step right out there adjacent to traffic too.
Make sure you're not going around barricades and following those signs. I mean, not only is it dangerous for you, but it's dangerous for the workers as well.
100%.
And we saw it firsthand out here when Avenue B was
goodness.
torn up, when they were doing that section of
They
work.
did that one, then they did the one right next to us. So it was like, oh my goodness.
Because there was a trench in front of the station. So it looked like, okay, but it ran right up. It was running north to south. So if you're driving down Avenue B, like, okay, we can turn in. No, you can't. There's a giant hole there.
No,
So
it's
there were
huge,
signs
yeah.
and people were moving signs. So we were having police put them back in place.
yeah, that can get bad. So
Yeah.
with the community, please just leave the signs in place.
Yeah.
They're in place for a reason.
We don't want anybody to get hurt.
Yeah, they're definitely in place for a reason.
And Brian says, and people need to stop pushing the person that is driving the speed limit. Tailgaters are bad. I had one this morning. It was just past 3E, and they came up on me so fast. And it's 50 on County 14. And I was doing 50 miles an hour because I have my cruise set. They came up really fast, and I hit the light, and I went ahead. And as soon as I stopped at the light, I pulled over to the right because this is one of those tailgaters. They're not going to give up. And I have so many people crossing double yellow lines. They're driving unsafely. So it was easier for me because I was at a slow pace to be able to pull over and allow them. I couldn't even see them. They were probably doing about 65 down County 14.
Yeah. Again, it's just, this should be practiced all the time, and we should remember this all the time, but definitely this week we want to make sure that, and I love that you're getting into the schools, they're all new drivers. You want to make sure that you're teaching them the right ways from the beginning.
Yep.
All right. Show them some respect.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you guys for
Thank
having us.
you.
Thank you guys for having us.
All right. Jose and Andy joining us today for Work Zone Awareness Week here again, April 20th through the 24th. We are going to take our Village and Pizza Parlor selfie here in the studio. We'll be back with Arizona Western College after this. The show is brought to you by our awesome sponsors like Pima Federal Credit Union. Leave high interest behind with Pima Federal Credit Union and take control of your debt with a smarter solution and consolidate balances with a lower intro rate. It's a simple way to save and move forward. You can learn more at their branch on Catalina Drive or check out PimaFederal.org.
And the Broken Yoke Cafe, they are open Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, with happy hour from noon to 2. Saturday and Sunday, they are open until 3. Don't forget, they have those brand new menu items. They have the ciabatta asada torta with a side of hash browns. I love their hash browns. Also, they have their ciabatta avo toast and so much more. Make sure you download the app if you're on your way.
Alrighty, and aloe, we've shared many times,
Love
but it's
aloe.
because we use it and we do love it. Aloe Fiber delivers fast, reliable internet with no contracts, no hidden fees. Stream, work, and connect without buffering. Switch to Aloe Fiber and experience better internet today. Find out more at aloefiber.com/all-in or just give them a call at 928-459-3655.
And True Med Aesthetics on Arizona Avenue helps women and men feel themselves again with hormone optimization therapy. If you're dealing with mood swings, fatigue, brain fog, or weight gain, it might be time to restore balance. Learn more today at TrueMedYuma.com.
We'll be back after the break, but Kimmy says, I'm a safe driver, but also move out of my way.
Kimmy, bless you.
Yes, bless you. And bless our workers. We'll be back after this. Because it's you and the 3 other people doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Thank you.
But Kay says East County. She said Welton's the wild, wild west.
Yeah. We're going to take a selfie.
Okay.
Scoop Sean up over here.
Everybody ready? You're good. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you guys. That was painless.
You did wonderful. What you gonna go with?
You guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jen, I would move one more chair.
Alrighty. Okay. That
And
way
then,
we
like, move it out of the way, and then we can put it in after he's in. Is it just him talking?
let me find out for sure.
Here, we'll move that. He should be able to get through with it.
All right. You're talking with Noland? Okay. Come on in and we'll see.
I would let the first person in,
Yeah.
and then
Go ahead and
Nolan.
come on in. We'll put you in the corner.
Brewers on Avenue B and 24th Street and Yuma Airport with free validated parking. It's on.
He should be.
I know.
We can try taking him in the other way through the other door if he can't make that turn.
Are you a contractor or service technician needing plumbing supplies? Yuma Nelson is a full-service wholesaler.
There you
specializing
go.
in plumbing and water
You did it. Go ahead.
Like a mountain with whiskers, right?
Right over there.
Serve our local technicians or building contractors who specialize in commercial building projects or residential home building. Yuma Nelson.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
And his stepmom. I'm the second mom.
Perfect.
Boy.
All right. And you can grab that chair right there.
Oh, I was just gonna fix. Does we need to do anything?
Yeah,
with
just
that?
pull that microphone up.
What if it could build business?
Good morning.
Morning. Schools and
There you go.
That's gonna.
I'll pick you up. Don't worry. It'll be fine.
Great.
I got the controls over here.
Oh,
He'll be good.
So who's who?
I'm Teresa.
I'm Jennifer.
Hi, Mia.
Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to
Mia.
meet you, Mia.
Hi, nice to meet
Growing
you.
your future while lifting.
So you're Jeff's stepmom?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm like, well, how cool is that?
I am.
Pretty
I'm
much,
his mom.
yes.
I'm like a mom. I've been a mom since I was 14. So.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're pretty close. Okay, so she said you're fine.
Yep.
Yeah, you're
All
good.
right.
You're good to go.
Sounds good.
I'll sit here in case I need to move your hands and stuff. I'm gonna move this. Do you want one more drink of your coffee?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
What, 20 more seconds?
All right.
Yeah.
I was guessing by the how much green was left because I can't see that far.
Today in Yuma phone lines are open. Give Jennifer and Teresa a call at 782-4321.
All right, we ready?
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We have another birthday wish in our feed here. Happy birthday, Atticus Perna. A great big 9th birthday. So proud of you.
Oh, I love it.
Alrighty. Well, joining us here in the studio today, it is Matador Monday, and we meet with Arizona Western College, different departments each Monday.
Yeah.
And today we have Jeff Kleinwachter joining us. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
And you are the AWC Military and Veteran Services Specialist.
That is correct.
It's a long title there, but probably a really interesting department.
It is, you know, working with the veterans, transitioning into civilian life and going to use their GI Bill and, you know, going to school. And
All right. Well, you brought a special guest with you today. You brought Noland Arbaugh with you.
I did.
All right. Well, let's talk about. Noland's a rock star. I feel like I know him. Seeing him is like because I've watched so many videos about him over the course of the last 2 years. So let's welcome Noland.
Howdy. How's everyone doing?
We're good. We're good. Now we're going to be talking today because you are. Are you the first person in the world?
Yeah, I was the first person in the world to get the Neuralink implant. So Elon Musk created this company called Neuralink, and I got a chip in my brain about 2 years ago that helps me control a computer with my thoughts. So it's pretty incredible.
Oh my, that is fascinating.
That is definitely.
We're going to backtrack just a little bit because you moved to Yuma when you were 2 years old. So you grew up. You went through the educational system here. Where'd you graduate high school?
Gila Ridge.
All right, go Hawks.
He's a youngin'.
That's how we know you're.
That's how we know you're younger.
Well, what year did you graduate?
2012.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
You're
You're a baby too.
You're a baby.
Well, you graduated school here. Did you attend AWC?
No, I think I might have taken a college class when I was in high school, but didn't really spend much time here.
Okay. Well, now you have that opportunity. I mean, you're back. You're
Yes,
back.
ma'am.
You're back here at home, if you will. Now let's talk about what led you to where you are at today. Because if those individuals are watching rather than listening right now, you will see on our Eddie's Food and Drink Live feed that Noland is in a chair. All right, tell us about your journey there.
Yes, ma'am. So about 10 years ago, so it'll be 10 years this year, June 30th, I had sort of a freak accident while I was working at a summer camp up in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. Was running into a man-made lake with some friends, and as we were about to go into the water, I got hit in the side of the head by one of them. Just don't really know what happened. Maybe a stray fist, stray elbow, maybe we hit heads. Dislocated my C4, C5, dislocated and relocated basically instantaneously, and I woke up face down in the water, completely paralyzed. And that was, like I said, 10 years ago, and 8 years of just sort of trying to better my life, learn how to live with a disability, not really accomplishing much. And then, like I said, 2 years ago, Neuralink came along, and it sort of changed everything.
It gave you more independence.
Yeah, it did.
In several ways.
In so many ways. It's absolutely changed my life.
And you are paralyzed from the neck down?
From the shoulders down.
The shoulders down.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Okay.
So obviously this is definitely, you see it and you're like, how do I do this? How do you're the first one, so how did you get in contact and say, how does this work?
Yeah, so I didn't really know anything about Neuralink when I applied. One of my buddies called me a random Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. and he said, "You want to get a chip in your brain?" I said, "Well, I got nothing better going on, so might as well." He gave me a 5-minute rundown of what it was, and he helped me apply over the phone. He was on the application online, and I just told him all the information. He put it in. An interesting sort of juxtaposition from where I was then and now. I couldn't even fill out an application online, and 4 months later I was getting brain surgery.
Oh my goodness.
It all happened really quick.
I mean, were there obviously other contenders? If there's an application process, there were probably things that had to fall into place in order for you to be that candidate.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, honestly. There were at least a few other thousand people that applied, and the criteria for the first person that they were looking to get the implant were extremely strict. Everything from how much movement you have in your hand, a couple things that you have absolutely no control over, how thick your skull is, which is something that my friends like to give me a hard time for. They say, "Oh, there's no way that you're going to get chosen then. Sorry, bud." And how far my brain was from my skull. Like, these things are just genetic.
Wow.
Nothing I had any control over, but it had to line up perfectly with what they were looking for. And by the grace of God, I was the one chosen.
Did you meet Elon?
I did.
You
I've
did?
met him a couple of times. Yeah. He's a pretty cool dude.
How neat, though.
Yeah.
I mean, what an experience to be the first of something in the world that could be really paving the way for additional people after, to be able to give them that independence. Having the structure to be able to do additional things, because you use the chip in your brain. Do you think something?
How does it work?
How does the science behind this work? Because I can barely manage a remote control.
Yeah, it's. I mean, when I first heard about it, it all seemed pretty like it should work. all the signals in my brain still fire. They're all still working. They just don't get to my body because of the break in my spinal cord. So they implanted the chip in my motor cortex on my left side of my brain. And essentially what happens is I try to move my right hand when I am doing calibration on a computer. Following a cursor, left, right, up, down, just calibrating a lot like you would do for a remote, a video game console, something like that. And after a while, this chip, they've built software, they have algorithms, machine learning, lots of AI that learns those signals, the patterns over time, and eventually can translate that into actual cursor control. So when I move my right hand to the right, the cursor will go right. When I click down with my index finger, it'll do a left click. And eventually that led to, okay, maybe I don't need to try physically moving my hand. Maybe I can just think. I want the cursor to move left. I want the cursor to click. And when that sort of actually clicked in my brain for the first time, it's a lot like riding a bike. You know, when you first get on a bike, you don't really understand the physics. And then once you finally get going, it's like, oh, this is how you do it, and you never forget. Something in your brain just sort of like puts all the pieces together. That's what happened with the Neuralink. I finally understood.
It just kind of clicked one day?
Yeah. I realized that I didn't need to physically try to move, that I could just think I want the cursor to move, and it does. And that sort of changed everything. That's when it really became sci-fi for me.
It's crazy because you're training it, but it's also training you.
Yes.
At the same time.
To be the first. Now, are there updates? I wake up and my phone has an update. No, I don't want to install it because I know it's going to make things weird again.
They'll update the firmware on the chip. They've built an application, so that's how I control a computer. They have downloaded an app on the computer, Neuralink, the whole team, and whenever I have updates to the chip, they'll just ship it through the app, and I download it. Everything's over Bluetooth, so that's how I connect to my computer. So I just download it over Bluetooth. It updates the firmware, and that's that.
So you have to have internet, right?
No, not to use the device, but to actually download everything. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I'm trying to process this.
No, that's it's just absolutely amazing. Kay says, "Okay, Mom, I would have been so worried to have my child be the first." Did you agree right off the bat? Mom is here too.
Mom is Mia. Oh, Mama Mia.
Mama Mia.
That's what people call me.
Did she agree?
Yeah. It was I had some hard conversations with them. I mean, I'm a quadriplegic. All I have left really is my brain. I thank God every day for allowing me to keep my brain, my personality, all of my desires and my thoughts and everything. So deciding to get brain surgery and let someone go in there and root around, it's a daunting thing to undertake. So I talked to my parents about it, had some hard conversations about, what I wanted in case anything were to go wrong during the surgery, during the implantation, during the study. And they were very supportive. I think my mom was definitely struggling with it for a while. But
asking all the questions, I'm sure.
But she kind of held a lot back, I think, for my sake. She was very very supportive and just wanted me to do something that I wanted to do. She was watching me for 8 years sort of lie around trying to find something, some sort of purpose, some area in life that I could find fulfillment. And when I finally came to this and we didn't know if I was going to be chosen or not, she just sort of encouraged me to do whatever I needed to do, and it all worked out. So yeah.
All right. Well, a great cheerleader.
Yes, ma'am.
For sure.
Yeah, she's the best.
Well, we're going to take a quick break because we have more questions.
We do.
But we have some comments that are being shared on our social media
share those
as
too.
well. So we'll be back after this. Again, our guests Jeff and Nolan are with us today, and Jeff is here with Arizona Western College for Matador Monday. Today in Yuma is brought to you by FanQuest Comics and Games, Yuma's premier comic book and game store. Stop by today. They have graphic novels, tabletop games, and pop culture favorites, a little bit of everything at FanQuest, 850 West 32nd Street, Suite number 1.
And Brewers Restaurant and Sports Bars, your go-to get-together spot. Cheer on your favorite team with a nice cold beer, great food, and 2 locations open for your convenience. And that airport location opens early for breakfast, and they have free validated parking at Brewers.
And a peanut patch is getting close to the season ending, so
Yes.
we're going to take a field trip on. We have another field trip.
We'll
scheduled.
that'll be our second field trip of that day.
We're hitting the eastern city limits to do a few things here. But stop by the peanut patch. Maybe you want to grab some of that Franny's famous peanut brittle before the season is over. It's delicious. You want to grab some salsa. They have that too. Lots of fudge options and more flavors than you can imagine. Find them at the Peanut Patch, 4322 East County, 13th Street.
And Sprague Sport, right now they have the Leopold VX 5 HD Gen 2 is built to deliver premium features without premium price. It's designed for hunters who demand top-tier clarity, rugged durability, and precision in the field. Visit Sprague Sports for all your Leopold products.
And chronic headaches and migraines don't have to control your life. Madrid Chiropractic addresses root causes with targeted adjustments to help reduce pain and frequency. You can learn more today at madspine.com and schedule those appointments easily online. We'll be back after the break on Z93 and Outlaw Country.
Sorry,
My
Jeff.
father-in-law works at
Take
Sprague.
up all
Oh,
the
really?
We're all
airwaves.
hunters.
Oh, love it.
We're all hunters.
Who's your father-in-law?
Huh?
Who's your father-in-law?
Gene Neely.
Do you know that burgers are beer in Yuma?
Lemuel Neely. Gene Neely.
He
He's
works there
Richard's
part-time.
best. He's like Richard's best friend.
We know everybody over there.
Oh, dear.
Well,
He's a
especially
very handsome, distinguished older gentleman.
All right, Jeff, hop in there, man.
We'll get him in there. We'll get him in there. We'll ask
he's
about how you guys came, your partnership and everything. Don't worry, we got you. That's coming up next.
No, this is cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to set you guys up for next Tuesday. Jeff, plug that.
How long have y'all been doing this?
This show for almost 9.5 years.
Yeah.
Cool.
But Teresa's been here almost 16.
Almost 16 years.
Wow.
I've been here about 29.5 years.
She taught me everything.
Wow.
Here.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So
I came in as a receptionist, and
I'm like,
we got plans. She's like, nope. She threw me the fire. That's the best way to learn. Literally, she taught me everything I know.
That's cool.
Thanks, Brian.
Very cool.
Yeah. We're a great team. We, like I said, I've been here. We worked side by side for 16
we
years.
talk each other down a lot.
Good.
It's funny because I always say it, but people don't believe it. I always say, "You jump, I jump." Like if she says something, like let's do it, And it's happened a lot recently because of the change in the landscape of radio in
We've
Yuma.
done a couple format adjustments,
And-
upgrades, refreshers.
Yeah, it's been fun. But again, we make a great team, and we have a great team. It's like, okay, we have plans. Literally, like the last time she just called me, and she was on her way home already, and she was like, so hear me out. And I was like, if it says hear me out or
in theory,
Yep.
I know I'm in trouble. Like, okay, let's do it. What are we talking about
Well, that's
here?
when we decided to add a 2-hour live classic hit show
On the way
to
home,
Z93 in the afternoons. So I'm like, this is my vision. Tell me if it lines up with anything that might work.
But it's nice that we have this, relationship that we do, because like, okay, well, what she was thinking initially was like, okay, yes, but I think it would work better here. But logistically, we're able to, figure it out together.
Yes.
That's always good.
That's how this show started. So I was doing production. I did commercial production for 13 years in the other studio over there, and she's like, okay, so this show we've always talked about? And she's like, how about it starts next week? And I was like, let's do it. Let's do it.
Fran says we need our own TV show.
I don't know about that.
I ain't got time for that, Brian.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We have Jeff Kleinwachter joining us from Arizona Western College. He is the Military and Veteran Services Specialist and guest of Noland, Arbaugh, the first recipient of the Neuralink technology. All right. Now, Noland, you and Jeff have known each other for a number of years.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a few years, right? What, since Jeff was 14?
Just about 15 years.
Are you guys the same age?
No.
No, I'm a few years younger.
Okay. So you've seen all this.
Yeah, I, pre-accident and been through it all, and watching him just grow into what he's turned into, and it's truly inspiring. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, inspiration is when I think of him. That's like the first thing too, is because I think you give so many other people hope too.
Yeah, that's what one of the comments Cindy had made. She said her younger brother is a quadriplegic from someone for helping. She said this is so interesting. He majored in physics at Caltech. So I mean, to be able to do all that, just to see the advances though for. This isn't something you ask for, and it's kind of like, and the fact that you took the step to say, you know what, let's just try something new, is really awesome.
And you
brave.
You use your platform to share your experience, but also educate people, on different things. And Brian says you're amazing. Keep moving forward and never give up. You got this.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, and you I'm sure that positive, outpouring of support makes a huge difference just in your psyche too, and kind of gives you that drive to keep going.
Yeah, it's always really nice. I joined this study to help others. That was my goal first and foremost. I knew that if it worked, if it didn't work, if everything went well, if anything went horribly wrong, God forbid, that my journey through this, just me sort of stepping up, would help someone down the line, and helping other people, especially people with disabilities, is where my heart is first and foremost. So everything else is just a bonus.
Well, it seems like you and Jeff, you have that with wanting to help people, kind of find the best version of themselves too. And you do that with the veterans programs. So many go through the service, and while they have specialties that they work on too, some of those might not translate into the civilian world.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we try to bring as many of those skills into college credits as we can, and set them up, with their degree program. And but like you said, sometimes they don't transfer over, and it's hard, and they have to start at the beginning of a degree. And but we do have program, like we have our Green Zone Ally program at the college, where we teach instructors and faculty who don't know much about the transition, teach them about it, experiences, triggers, and stuff, and then that gives the veteran students an ally to go talk to, and for resources and extra help they may need and stuff. And
the hardest step is that first one, because again, it can be daunting, and they might not know where to start, but that's where you and your team are coming to play, because you know what to do to get them started. And we have we've shared with Arizona Western College and with Steady and with the Yuma Union High School District, these partnerships with CTE and so many different facets of society where these skills are kind of branching out. And there might be something they don't realize, hey, HVAC, electronics, what, something like that maybe they had a role in the military. That would be something that would be a great thing for them, that they already have a little kind of history in. And kind of take off from there with Arizona Western College.
Exactly. And in our office, like my director, Jose Vega, and myself and several others, we're all veterans as well in there. So we understand that transition. We're also, like myself, also going to school. So us ourselves as an ally, when they come into our office,
you've been there. You've been through the process.
They kind of relax. They're with someone who understands both sides and can truly walk them through, because they're also walking through that process.
Well, it's not just book learning. You've been there.
Exactly.
Now, which branch did you serve in?
Army.
We appreciate your service.
Yes, thank you.
We're very thankful for that. Well, if someone is listening and they're curious, they have that GI Bill money again, but maybe they've been a little uncertain about how to get that foot in the door, just reach out to your office? Or
they can reach out to our office or go to the AWC page and search in Veteran Services, and we have a whole list of steps on how to get registered and resources and information about our Green Zone Ally program as well.
Whoops, that's azwestern.edu. And I will pull that up. You said it's under Veteran Services?
Yeah, if you search Veteran Services, it should be the first link that pops up.
That way I can drop this in our live feed.
And their GI Bill, will that cover those different certificate programs and stuff?
There are several certificate programs as well that are covered by the VA, yes.
All right. I found it, dropped it in the feed. So if you are driving and you're not able to access that now, you can come back later and check it out. All right. Well, such an interesting
It is.
journey for both of you too. Now, did you have any idea when you were in the military that this might be something you would end up doing?
I would not. You know, when Nolan had his accident, I was actually in basic training, and I got pulled out to receive the phone call. You know, so they could tell me, and just being here with them and where I'm at now. You know, I had no idea. You know, I started here at the college almost a year ago, just as a VA work study, and I did not think I'd be where I'm at now, leading events and bringing Nolan on to speak as well.
And you're the commencement speaker
Are you?
this year. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
So come out and hear Jeff speak at
Yeah.
graduation.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But I love that you have taken these experiences and you're able to share them with other people, because I think so many people feel they're alone. But when you find out there's others that have been through this journey, while it might look a little different, you know, there may be similarities that can help them kind of through that entire process.
So this was going to be my next question too. Kay asked, so is Mr. Musk decided to, this was a success in putting out more? So we know you're the first one. Is there more?
Yeah, there's at least 24 other people, maybe around 30 now.
Do you guys communicate?
Yeah, we're all in a Slack channel together.
I was like, a chat.
Yeah, we're all in a chat together. So we'll chit chat now and again and get together online at least. I think we're gonna get together in person.
That
one
would
of
be
these days.
awesome.
Yeah, we're all spread out though, all across the U.S. There's some in Canada. There's some in the U.K.
I mean, how's it feel to be the OG in that group, though?
Do they come to you with questions?
I mean, honestly, I haven't really thought much about like what it means to be the first in front of all these people. The way I look at it is they're all doing such incredible things. They all have done things with the implant that I never would have imagined. Things that are super cool.
You teach each other things? That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they use it for all sorts of different things. One of the girls, her name's Audrey, she creates art with her Neuralink, and she sells her art.
Oh my goodness.
One of the other guys designs things and 3D prints them, gadgets for him to use. He has a whole workshop and everything. So all sorts of really cool things, and people with spinal cord injuries, people with ALS too. And they're branching out. They're going to do something called blind sight, so to give people who are blind the ability to see again.
Oh my goodness.
There are a lot of really exciting things in the pipeline.
Technology is tremendous.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Now, Cindy says, when are you doing the talk at the college?
So that's going to be April 28th. It's going to be in the MAC building in room 106 from 3 to 4:30. And that's at the main AWC Yuma campus.
3 to 4:30 p.m. and that's next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday.
The 28th?
Awesome.
Okay. Now, who can attend?
Everybody. It's open to college students, faculty, the community.
Okay. They don't need to reserve ahead of time. They can just show up?
They just show up.
So, super awesome.
All right. Well, this is such a neat opportunity.
If somebody's listening out there and they're like, okay, this might be something for me, can anybody apply for this?
Right now, it's people with spinal cord injuries and with ALS.
Okay.
I think also, I'm not sure if they've opened up the actual study yet for like applications for blind sight, but I do know if you have either of those two disabilities, quadriplegia, I don't know if they've done any paraplegics, but I know quadriplegia and ALS, you can apply online.
Wow.
Go to Neuralink's website and you can put in an application.
Is it Neuro or Neuralink?
Neuralink.
N-E-U-R-A?
Yes, and then L-I-N-K.
Okay.
Again, thank you for taking that step, because obviously, there's more and more people that have followed in suit and said, okay, we can do this, and again, the advances of what's going on is amazing. So, thank you for that. And mom too. Again, it could not have been an easy thing to okay, yes, let him be the test study type of thing. So
yeah, my family deserves all the credit. Honestly, I wouldn't be here without them. They're the only reason I can do any of this. I mean, it's not like I can really make any decisions on my own. Everything that I want to do has to go through them too. It's lots of coordination, and I need to get their approval for things. So getting me this far and helping me after my spinal cord injury, and all the things over the years. They've been the best, so I'm very, very grateful.
There was one of the interviews that I saw that you did, Noland, and it was with, I think she was a British interviewer, and you talked about when you were out with friends and you guys were, jumping in the water, that you were just glad that it happened to you and not one of them.
Yeah, it's something that I have thought since the beginning. After my accident, I was trying to find a way through every day. It was really hard, but I also just sort of fell into it almost naturally. In the weirdest way, I didn't like to dwell on, I can't believe this happened to me, like, woe is me. It was always, okay, what can I do today to make my life better? Where do I need to go next? Like, what do I need to do? And going through these things over the years, I was just so grateful that it happened to me, and knowing that I knew, because I would never put this on anyone. And I don't know that anyone I know could have managed what I was able to deal with. I don't know, something is just maybe broken in my brain that helped me overcome this. And I'm not saying my friends and anyone around me, they're not strong or I'm stronger in any way. I think God created me in a way that was sort of meant for this in the weirdest way. So I would never want this for anyone else. I am glad it happened to me and no one I knew.
That's awesome.
Very, very humbling there.
Yeah.
Such an interesting approach on that too. Well, again, you've really made strides. Technology's come so far.
Yes, ma'am.
And, thanks to Mr. Musk. Again, we dropped the link in there for Neuralink. It's under the Pioneering.
Do you have like a platform where people can follow what's going on?
Yeah, I'm on X.
Okay.
That's where I am usually.
Usually?
Yeah, at Modded Quad.
Okay, perfect. We will make sure we get it posted so that way people can follow your journey. I mean, it makes sense you're on X.
It does.
It really does.
Okay, perfect. We'll come back later. And
we'll drop all those links in there. Yes, definitely.
Well, thank you both. Again, if you would like to hear them speak, you can do so next Tuesday, April 28th at the MAC building at Arizona Western College, 3 to 4:30 p.m. Show up and take part in this amazing event.
Yes.
Well, thank you both, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
We are going to take our Village and Pizza Parlor selfie before they get out of here today. Lots more coming up for you tomorrow on the show. Teresa, definitely have people tune in.
Yes.
Up next on Z93, it's the Bob and Sherry Show, followed by the 90s at noon with DJ Hector Beat, and come back for the classic drive home, 4 to 6 p.m. on Z93. And don't forget, Outlaw Country is
Real Country.
KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.